Badger defense stood amongst the teams across the nation last season. Can they do it again with the new man at the helm? Hi everyone, back here inside Camp Randall with Mike and Andy. I'm Chris, getting you ready for the start of fall camp in the 2016 season. Spent the opening segment talking about the offense. Now going to spend some time talking about Justin Wilcox. Guys, he came in, he looked very comfortable, I think, on the field, starting those relationships with players. But you come off what this defense did last year. You said they're going to play 3-4 probably all the time. What can you expect from him going into this season? What's it going to look like?
Well, I think a lot of the discussion early on is going to be about who he replaced more than anything, because not only is he replacing Dave Aranda, who certainly cultivated a reputation here, he's the opposition for that first game. We didn't learn a whole lot about Justin Wilcox during spring ball. What we do know about him is that he inherited a lot of really good pieces for that defense, a defense that led the nation in scoring, limiting teams at scoring a year ago. What his philosophy is, how aggressive he wants to be, how innovative he wants to be. All we saw is that he's got the personnel to do the things that would make this a really good defense, but how he's going to use it is up to him at this point.
I think the word that stands out in any discussion of Justin is compatibility, and that probably was the operative word, or one of them, that Paul Chryst used in describing his search for that next defensive coordinator. How compatible is he with not only just the types of defenses you'll see on the field on Saturdays and game days, but with his own personality. He's a very team-oriented coordinator. His track record speaks on its own, the types of programs where he has been the DC. And I think that he's got a good history and background to take over for someone who, quite frankly, had gotten to almost legendary status here. And the real intrigue, I think, for all of us is what's going to happen on a game day. And that's when we'll start evaluating Wilcox. I think we got a feel for Aranda and what he liked to do. Now it's going to just be a manager to be continued with Wilcox.
Will there be as much deception as so many people got used to and opponents got used to and knew they were going to see when they faced Wisconsin? We're preparing to play.
And how will he use his personnel?
That's right.
Will he try to go as deep as he possibly can? And those are I think, the really intriguing questions yet to be answered.
So we'll talk about that through camp all the way until September 3rd, when the games count, the reps matter, the snaps matter, and we see how Justin Wilcox has gotten this defense prepared for the 2016 season. 2 down, 8 to go. We're getting you ready for camp. For Andy and Mike, I'm Chris.